Hey everyone, how you doing today? Thought I would take another look at the workshop, part 30. Wow, 30. Jeez, I never thought I was gonna do so many of these. But there's just so many things to look at, and there's more, and there's some that I kind of missed from last week, and so, man, so many things, so many things. The very first one here is the Endurance by Dadrick, and this thing is very impressive. Love the shaping of it. Love the color scheme. Using kind of a three color combo in most places. So you get your blue, a gray, a white, black, blackish. Okay, so 4 colors. Maybe probably more than that. Anyway, I was taking a good look at this CV here, and I really do love the shaping and the style of it. It looks tough, and it is tough. I'll show you why it's so tough in a minute here too. But for combat CVs, it also seems to be set up quite well for its role in the game. And it does a little bit more than being a combat CV. It's combat, that would probably be its main focus, but it does, your survival things and hangar and a bunch of other things too. But really, really awesome looking CV. The shaping is impressive. I definitely love it. And I was just taking a look at like this bridge part of it alone here. Looks like it could be its own separate CV. Like if this could be like a little starter CV on itself, and looks like it could fly away. That is really cool. And the general shaping and style along the hull and everything too. It's just it breaks things up a lot, but it's also fitting in a lot of good turret positions where they have typically a pretty decent line of sight. Yeah, I think all of them actually. Anyway, very, very cool design. And yeah, look at that top profile too. That looks, it just looks pretty mean. Pretty mean, definitely. That's cool too. I like this, how these front turrets are kind of like swung out from the hull. It almost looks like it's a front fin. But turret mount positions and this nose area is very, very nice too. Anyway, let's dive into the ship a little bit and take a look at what's going on the inside. So we come into a hangar. Looks like it's laid out very well. So you got production and utility all right here as soon as you come in. I like the LCDs for the storage bays and everything too. They kind of set to match the ship and the aesthetics and some of the colors or the blue tint used. So we got our ammo bay 2 and 3 over here, each 320k, and then we've got ammo 1 over here, another 320k. And that's pretty cool. And then we've got our elevator here going to the different rooms. I love knowing where you're going. We have constructors, armor repair, taxi tanks, some boxes, Wi-Fi. But utility bay over here, so you got O2, med bay, armor locker, more cargo boxes, detector. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the hangar. Very nicely done. A good amount of space to park stuff too, so it's nice and open. Considering this is a combat-focused ship, yes, it is pretty cool having that. We got our shield and warp core. I love the displays of both of those parts. That is cool. Generator off to the side over there, and it looks like a couple smaller generators on this side, but it kind of looks like that's kind of a filler, so you could probably swap those out and put in another big one. I'm looking at, I know those are deco things and these are deco things, so, and the space in here looks like it would allow it. So even if there's no info panel, maybe there is an info panel on upgrades and parts, and I do believe there is on the workshop description as well, because there's more turret positions and some other things you can do to it. So here, I'm gonna fly up the elevator here a minute, and let's see, we're on 4, let's go to 3. And we got a mess hall, armory. Here's the full medical bay over here, very nice. Guess you have those conditions, diarrhea or some kind of weird parasite, you can get checked out over there. We got our mess hall. It's not super big, but it looks very functional. We've got a food processor, a couple fridges in here. Nice view to the outside. Like the shaping of the hallways too. How this is set up. That looks pretty cool. The side trim pieces. Even noticing the decals over that, and then the mix up on the main ceiling with all kinds of different stuff going on. That looks really nice. Let's go check out the armory. Oh, hey, look at this. Yeah, gotta have it. Gotta have it. Little shooting range over there. Authorized personnel over here. Yeah, that's where you put the ammo and the guns and stuff you're shooting over there. Must be authorized. So we got our bridge, and then we got what's in this room here. Core room. Oh, I like the LCDs on the floor. Aux cores. Yeah, so basically a nice little location. Just kind of set them up in the room. Again, all the styling and everything on this is really nice. I do like every opportunity to do something with the ceiling and the walls, the texturing, lighting, you name it. It's got a lot of things going on here, and that is really cool. I like this method. Gives you some ideas on what you actually could do by overlaying LCDs over like block surfaces for like actually texture purposes, I guess. And we got a blast door protecting this room too. That is pretty cool. So that's back to the mess hall. We got a barracks. Gotta have that. This is a very well organized ship. I like that. We got our barracks bathroom area here with showers and toilets and things like that. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see, back to the mess hall, and then this back to the elevator. And let's see, Armory Medical Bridge. Okay, so bridge goes up some more here. So we got level 2. I don't think this is the bridge, but this looks like a nice place to chill. Nice. Go up to level 1 here. And then we are at our bridge. So we got a pilot seat, couple passenger seats there. See, he did it right. If you have the pilot seat in front, it means that if something happens really bad, like a big, artillery shells hit this area, you lose your other people first, and you can get away. I'm just kidding. No. No, this is a sweet ship. Definitely love it. And yes, I'm not sure if this is the actual Reforged radar or the decoration piece. I would say decoration piece here, but that's obviously something you could put in and Reforge Eden as the long-range radar. All right, so on the front of this. Another thing on being a combat CV, things I've noticed, the front is a big brick of Psycho Xeno blocks, leg shot, and decoys, and it goes deep. It goes actually all the way from about this portion. Let me make sure I'm lined up right. To it kind of wraps around the side too. So you got a warp core up there somewhere, but it's not at the front. This is like a big block of shoot me here, and I think that would be very effective. For the most part, it's got a lot of turrets and things on here. Pretty ample thrust. Also, there's no thrusters placed anywhere in the front of the ship. It's just decoys up in there. Lift thrust is all the way in the back over here. Your strafing thrust is also back over there. It's using all the XL thrusters, which is going to be the most efficient for a larger size ship, CPU wise and things like that. Speaking of CPU and specs, CPU, okay, so it has the 4 vanilla advanced cores in its stock, and that is kind of needed if you're going to release something that can work with both vanilla and Reforged Eden. You can't put in the extra 2 improved cores and the basic core and the 5th advanced core, because vanilla will reject that. So I've been doing the same thing with my ships. I'll put in the 4 advanced cores, which are the same on both Reforged Eden ships and vanilla ships, and leave out the extra RE cores, which are really easy to place. I mean, once you get the ship, go to the core room and go tink 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 tink, and then you're all set up. And you don't have to make the sound effects when you do that, but you could. But you could. I probably would, because it's just fun. Anyway, that is the Endurance, and amazing ship, and again by Dadrick. Next one here is the RTC MExS Suzumi KAI2 by Roon Tyan, if I said that correctly. And this is a really cool, kind of authentic looking ship. It's mixing in some like old school ships with like a wood deck with modern spaceship stuff. Well, modern, we don't really have anything like this modern, but someday hopefully we will. This is really nice. So very well detailed ship, and really cool shape, because it kind of has that way of looking a little bit like a freighter, but not really. It's kind of you know, very combat oriented. Kind of reminds me again of like a more of a World War II kind of a vessel, floating ship. I love how the landing gear is set up too. It looks beefy here. It's got multiple sets of landing gear that come down on across the bottom here to support the entire ship. Big artillery gun on the bottom. Some launchers up in the front section here. Really sharp nose. Oh, the spotlight's underneath the glass, so that's cool. And yeah, it's something really interesting though. I really like the effect of the wood next to the metal like this, and the colors, the color fluctuation and differences there too. Oh, check that out. We got a side ramp over there. This looks really cool too. This it's like walking around the outside deck on this, and walking up these platforms. And you got kind of like a landing pad back here, which would probably be like a helicopter pad or something in real life ships in that location. And the second one over there, and the big amounts of decals, or not decals, but LCDs all around the area here. Landing pad 01, blah 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 blah. That is cool. And 2. It kind of lines you up in 3D when you come in here. That is pretty cool idea there. I like that. Radar up top. Yeah, very pretty ship. Very detailed. I didn't know what I was in for. I don't think I've looked at anything else by this author. And this is definitely not an amateur build. So I'll have to look up their see what else this author made. This is very nice. Like all the detail and the little breakups in the body here too. Didn't need all the extra stuff here, but that sure helps with the aesthetics and just little details all over the place. So I don't know if this ship was for vanilla or Reforged Eden. I guess we'll find out on the specs. It's kind of like, in some cases, like a 50-50 chance on each one of these, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to like only do vanilla or Reforged Eden. So I usually try to usually we'll show these in Reforged Eden, and then you know, knowing the specs, CPU and stuff, we can pretty much determine what it was for, and other parts that might be on here. Very nice hangar. Very nice hangar. I like that. I like the catwalks up along the side here. Really cool. Just try to figure out what the numbers are for here. So we've got 3, 5, 4, and 6. What do they go to? Is there something below here? Oh, this is wild up back here too. You know, I like how deep that this hangar area is. I didn't even realize that when we kind of came in there. So yeah, it's got this whole like back landing pad again with the guiding LCDs in there. That's cool. That's cool. It's got it's a really cool layout in here. Oh, look at that. That's neat too. This metal thing done with the railing piece. That's another idea. I have to chalk that one up, add it to the block database of things to do with different blocks. Used over here too, kind of in more of a vertical setup. I like that. A lot of detail in here. Just, yeah, everything. Ceiling, yeah, a lot of different texture usage in here too. Huh. Yeah. Definitely has that a lived-in feel to it as well. So we got a 200K storage here and a detector. This may be for vanilla. I'm not sure. Oh, we got a nice elevator here with LCD information on where you're going. Love that. Got a must be in the eatery here. Eatery. No, this is cool. This is cool. Oh, I like the farm section here as well. It's got yeah, some fences around the farm so you don't trample over the plants when you come through here. Very nice, very nice. Generator engine room. A lot of fuel tanks, O2. We do have a generator up on the ceiling there. I heard a lot of things open and close when I came through there. Kind of wonder what. Not sure what opened and closed right now. Yeah, right about here, I'm definitely triggering something when I come through there. Have to take a look at some. Ooh, and let's back out to the deck again too. Yeah, this whole it allows you to go in and outside, and has this big outside deck around it. And I think that's just really cool. That just probably it won't be so much, you know, in an actual spaceship because you know you're going out into space out there, but it definitely has that influence from modern, you know, real world ships. I would say. Let's see. So main deck, and so we're up at the bridge here. I like this overlook over the front bow of the ship here too. Very cool. Nice gravity generator, tool turret, landing now. Okay. Middle class explorer ship. Okay, so this is an explorer ship. Yeah, I would say it was specifically combat oriented. Oh, teleporter set up right. Very nice. And then we got a. This takes you out to the back landing pads. Huh. Yeah, this is pretty slick here. This is very slick. Let's take a look at its specs here a minute. So CPU wise, we're going to need some CPU core blocks. So it's actually, it doesn't use a lot though. So I'm in Reforged Eden and it's showing me the wrong numbers, but in vanilla this would have 10 million CPU. It's, yeah. I would definitely say this was made for vanilla as well and not Reforged Eden. But it would have no problem with vanilla and CPU at all. And in fact, you know, there's something I didn't look over here at the endurance before I move on, and that is the general specifications of the ship. So that is a stock weapon loadout. There's obviously more turret positions on here. It's size class 4, 19-hour and 3-minute build time. Pretty solid maneuvering thrust on it. We're getting 33 in most directions except for strafing, which is about half that, which makes a lot of sense. But it's using some big thrusters there too. Spec-wise on this one, well, I believe the thrusters are just off. Yes, let me turn those on. That might have been my doing. I don't think it comes stock with the thrusters off, but I was having a little bit of trouble with the game itself. A couple of these ships, when I was trying to place them before the video, even though they were landed and the landing gear were down, thrusters would not turn off. I don't know why. I would take off again and land again, and they just wouldn't turn off. I've seen it lots of times before, so it's a game bug thing. It's nothing to do with the ship. So yeah, this one here, yeah, we've got some P menu options as well. Gravity generator, tool turret, repair bay. So let's turn on these. Check that out. So we've got a, what are we looking at here? Retractable multi-turret right up there. Very nice, very nice. So that'll be off the back side of the ship. So if you're gonna salvage something, yeah. And as an explorer vessel, it looks pretty good. It looks like you could get into some battles with this. Looks like the hull is made of hardened steel, or hardened steel. It looks like it's mixed. So we got some hardened steel up at the nose, and then it goes to steel throughout. Probably it looks like most of the rest of the ship. I believe this one is, oh, so we got hardened steel on this one too. And we also know it's got a huge amount of Xeno on the front though. I've been kind of seeing that. If you back off your, if you're trying to, like, weight's a big deal, especially in Reforged Eden. And if you back off your hull material to hardened steel, you're going to save a lot of weight, and then you reinforce underneath that with the Xeno blocks, which are lighter and a little bit tougher than combat steel. But combat steel is super heavy, so when you're trying to move combat steel around, it just takes a lot. And if you can lighten the load a little bit by doing different tricks like that, you can maintain a good amount of strength, especially where you want it, and then lighten the load of the ship in the process. So that is definitely something there. Anyway, again, yeah, this wonderful ship here, it's got a pretty long name to it, is the RT-C MExS Suzumi KAI-2, and it is by author Roon Tyan. And again, like all the creations I show in this video, the links will be in the workshop description. So the next one here, at first glimpse, I almost thought it was a CV because it's a really big SV, and it is. It is a combat focused, pretty psycho SV, and this is the Erebus, and it is by Movado, and it is pretty killer. It's got a really impressive amount of plasma launchers back here. So let's see what we got. 9, 10. It's like 20 of those plasma launchers sitting over there, and then it got a couple guided rocket launchers over there, and then a barrage of turrets all over the rest of the craft. And the shaping, the styling here is really cool. I like how this was done. This back area, these like frame pieces around like the thrusters, but it also does that same thing to the side, which looks really cool. Very unique and different that way. Cool looking bridge area here. Well, bridge. Pilot seats. It is an SV. Now I also noticed this SV is pretty thick too. So it although it's pretty good size SV, it doesn't have any interior. This is all about like function. Like you hop in the pilot seat and you load it up, and you run around and you shoot a lot of stuff. And I think it would actually work pretty well. Definitely like that. Let's take a look at some of the specs here. So yeah, this one's going to use a lot of CPU in RE. See, that's another thing. Is this vanilla or RE? Hard to tell sometimes. I bet you it has 4 advanced CPU cores in it. I don't think it. I mean, it wouldn't work with just that in vanilla either because of the amount of weapons on here. And I believe it has some pretty beefy thrust in here too. And some of the thrust is like, wait, that's yeah, like your reverse thrust is way back here, and it's got these tubes, and then that's over the front of it. So you wouldn't actually know there was thrusters there, and it kind of protects it pretty good. In fact, I'm not really seeing visible thrusters on this, but they're kind of like set up to be visible. With these tubes and things like that. Same thing going on in the back here. A lot of thrust power out here. So CPU wise, it's going to need it quite a bit. And it looks like, oh yeah, I didn't even notice this area here through the top. So we've got a secure pilot seat as well. So back behind all the other stuff. So you got your first person one up front here, which is not as safe if you get into some really crazy fighting. However, it's not totally unsafe either. It's kind of back from the beginning, or back from the front of the ship. Um, but yeah, and then you got that down in there, and you can just kind of drop down to that. That's really cool. Really cool ship. See what else this thing has here. 7 hour and 26-minute build time. So you can tell it's a pretty beefy ship for an SV. I mean, build time on that. Of course, it's going to use some Estrium and Zachosium, 16 plasma turrets, and 20 plasma cannons, 2 guided missile launchers, and a detector. Size class 4. Yeah, really cool ship. I'm wondering if I'm missing something anywhere on here with places to add some more cores. I could be like a little spot for some of those. But again, I believe it's for vanilla, but I hope I'm correct on that. Or either that, or it just has the 4 advanced cores. I kind of wish that was uniform between vanilla and Reforged Eden, but I kind of like Reforged Eden's method of doing it better. It's got more flexibility and a little more stuff going on with it, with more core blocks and things. Anyway, awesome design over here. Again, the Erebus, and that is by Movado. So next one here is a big one. And this is this big ship over here. This is the Hades RE, or Hades RE, and this is by Ente, or Ente. I'm not sure how I should say that, but yeah, this thing is this is a carrier, and it is very pretty. Love the shaping and the styling on it. It's got some asymmetrical aspects going on. In fact, yeah, most of it is asymmetrical. In fact, the whole ship is, I think, except for maybe the rear thrusters, which make a lot of sense. This angled slope here and how the windows are set up looks so spacey. It looks so cool, like you're looking at a movie ship here. I love that. I also like, if the windows were twice as tall, it wouldn't look near as good. I love how they're just like one floor long windows like that. A little bit random on position in different places, and there's a different row of windows over here combined in this big shape, this big flowing shape, and really cool. And if you look at this aesthetically all over the place, there is just loads and loads of detail on here. Everything is just immaculate. Look at all, like this whole section of these pod, like round, I don't know, fuel tanks or whatever they may be. Love the trim around the hangar door too. That looks really cool, using half blocks and kind of creating that whole area there. And check out this one of the ways into the hangar over here. This big ramp that will come down into the really cool bay there. And yeah, wow. I like the bottom side too. This individual, this almost looks like this could be like another thruster area. Like maybe you could remove blocks and place in some big thrusters there, or it's just more decorative stuff. But it looks really cool. And then the big massive front hull area here too, where it does one pattern and it switches that up, and then you've got your side body line, so it has this big divider kind of going down the middle between the two. Some more of these roundest things there. I love how this kind of extends out from the side. Man, this is a lot of ship to look at here. And it's a carrier, obviously, but it's a pass-through big carrier. At one point in time, before when I was playing around with trying to figure out a method to move big CVs, it's when I actually created the Helios, but I had a concept I tried first, briefly, and it was kind of this idea where it was like kind of a big box and you have a big open inside to it. And then the idea was you could park CVs on the inside or on the top of it or on the sides of it, things like that. I ended up not going that route. I went with the more of the flatbed design of the Helios. But I was always wondering how that would have worked out. It was just massive though. The one I was building was really big because it had to fit like full-size CVs on the inside of it, and it was making it so big and so high of size class. Um, and my proportions and dimensions weren't very good either. It was kind of trying to figure it out, and I didn't go that route. But this one's actually kind of following that method. Ooh, I love the integration of the solar panels here too. Right on the outer hull there. Angled like that. That's different. That is cool though. I like that. I like that a lot. This is an impressive ship. Really, really detailed. And oh yeah, look at this this entire control tower. Um, at Yeah, it looks very authentic. The shaping and the styling of it and how everything looks realistic, I guess, in a sci-fi sort of sense. Um, Really, really looks neat. That's a pretty big area there. Multiple floors there. Big, big runway surface area. So this thing can park a lot on it. A lot of stuff. Um, you could get some CVs up on top of here too. I mean, yeah, some of these would definitely fit very nicely. Ooh, wow. And then of course the massive internal pass-through hangar. Oh, look at all these bays that are coming in from the sides. And of course, it's all asymmetrical too. So yeah, this was a huge project here. I can tell you that much. A lot of time and effort put into this. And it shows. It is gorgeous. I love that too. I love how those like cut into the side there. So you got a couple like landing decks over there, but that's not all. I've got some different ones on this side and some more different ones on this side, and it's like it's all different, which is really cool. And then the design pattern here, where you've got this trim line that runs all the way along here on both sides, creating this wall pattern, which mixes on both sides, adds in that uniformity. Um, yeah, yeah, this is a very, very well done ship. Um, Man, I don't even know where to go. Well, anyway, you can park everybody's ships, you ever known in here. SVs and HVs and stuff. Yeah. What do we got down over here? Oh, just kind of some area off the side here, locker rooms. I gotta say, these are some really big lockers in the game. If you look at the size of people, is that normal? Well, I guess they're just big lockers. Anyway, bathrooms over here. Let me figure out how to get up to the bridge area, which I know is up there. So I gotta assume that there's some elevators and things here. What are you guarding over here? Clearance level 2. Ooh. Okay, so we got our CPU, workhorse, shield, engineering. Nice LCD work. So this looks like a fuel room. Oh, that's interesting at the bottom of the elevator. That's cool. So let's see, 2 on this side of the ship. Wow, there's some bigger rooms out over here too. This looks like it's T. What is T? Maintenance area, high temp radiation. T. I'm not sure what T is. Probably missing this. Probably something so obvious I'm just like dumbfounded by. But it looks like it 3x2 slots. Could these be farms? No. Oh, they could be. Well, no, this wouldn't be high enough for grow lights if it was. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that is. This is an engineering area too. I don't think you'd have farm plots in here. God, what am I missing? What could T be? I'm sure, yeah, if anybody knows in comments, let me know. Or maybe if I find a sign somewhere that tells me what things are here. So, wow, look at this area on this side. I love this. I love these like beams going across the room here. That looks really neat. What's there's some crazy going on over this direction too. We walk around that way? Yes, we can. Oh, generator rooms, and it looks like there's slots for more generators. So G obviously is generator. That makes good sense. This room looks dangerous. Extreme radiation, drone access only. What is going? What's up with the radioactivity in this room? Not really seeing it though. Now you could place in some smaller generators in there or something, but that looks cool though. That looks cool. And then you got the different colored pipes that are running into it. So we got some medical shower, one medical part over there. Oh yeah, and the hallway that's walking along the side of the massive hangar. We got some storage bays over here. It's kind of neat. Obviously in space you'll probably not be walking around, so you'll probably be using your jetpack, and then you could hop up to these areas quite easily. This is on one side of the ship. I didn't even get to the other side yet. Oh man, this is a monster ship. This is a monster ship. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's buzz over to the other side of the ship here a minute. Still trying to find an elevator on this side. Maybe by the guard. Yeah, you're protecting an elevator. Clearance level 3. So we've got our hangar. Brig. Oh, there's a brig down in this area, huh? I don't know if I've seen that yet. Hangar 2. And that would be on 5, and then 7. So what do we got here? So 4. Okay, this gets us up to yep, some of the these other hangar side decks over here. 5 more of those. Yes. Okay. And we're at 7. That's right. There was no 6. Okay. Oh wow. Look at the production area here, ready to produce. Yeah, that's a lot of constructor places. A deconstructor. Yep, I get these pretty good here. Lab clearance. Let's get a lab. Nice, nice. Hey, buddy. Looks like you need some hairstyling there. Yeah. Nice. And here's our laboratory. It's very laboratory-ish. Would it be cool if you could actually like do like find different ingredients and try to mix them together and see what they come up with and invent things in the game as you go? That'd be an interesting gameplay aspect. And this door goes out to the the flight deck here. Man, look at this. Well, anyway, huge area for setting up production. Oh wow. And we're into a looks like a mess hall area here. This is nice. This is nice. Love the menu. The LCDs up here, very detailed, painted on the glass here with wood grain trim. That is so cool. And then yeah, it looks like a kitchen back there too. And this guy's he's actually, every time I go over there, he's alt tabbing. He's actually playing solitaire. It's just you won't know it because you can't see it. Let's see. Pictures, jukebox. I always look at this and consider it a space age jukebox. I'm sure it's nothing to do with that. It's a computer terminal, but I just consider that like you're going to play some tunes. All-purpose recycler 5000. That's cool. That's cool. Just out of some blocks. Why not? You know. A menu, yeah. This looks nice. This looks really nice. So this was 7. Cantina production. 8. Wait. I'm on a different 7. Oh, there's a balcony over here on 7. I didn't even. Yeah, okay. And this is bathrooms. Yep, bathroom. Makes sense. Oh, what's going on here? Nako City. I see this LCD. It was in the that LCD set. That's cool. That is cool. Let's hop up to 8 and 8. I like the interior stuff here again. Medic strategic bridge. Yeah, there's our med bay. Yep, nice. That looks cool. Like the green in there. Email. Nice. Nice. The amount of depth you can throw in here. Oh, look at this. Big strategic bridge thing here. Everybody's plotting the course of the bad guys here. Yep, yep. Look at all those Xerox copiers flying around. Got to take those out. Oh, look at this. That looks cool. I haven't seen this LCD before. So that is a new one. There's a lot of neat LCDs in here, definitely. Okay, so we've been there. Let's go up this flight of stairs here in the middle. Kind of reminds me of a shopping mall, like you're kind of going up an escalator right here. That is cool. Oh, look at this really awesome view from up here, kind of looking down at the side of the flight deck. We got another alternative elevator that would get us up here, and here is the captain thing. Oh, the T. Add thrusters, marking T. Add thrusters. That's what T is for, huh? So T, D, C. Figured out all the others. Just didn't know what the T was. Thrusters. Good to know. Good to know. We got a couple. These are actual pilot seats over here. This one is. And then you got a auto co-pilot over there. And yeah, that was the top main bridge up here. There's probably more areas of the ship I did not see again, but this is a really fantastic ship. I love the yeah, just love it. Looks amazing. Spec wise, it's going to be expensive, of course. It's a big ship, size class 25, 34-hour and 3-minute build time. Doesn't have a huge amount of guns on it, but it is a carrier. This looks like it's for anti-drone attacks if you're floating around in space. But yeah, you won't be taking on dreadnoughts and stuff with it. It's not that kind of ship, but the ships it carries would be doing that role. Yeah, pretty wonderful ship here. Something I haven't really been looking at too much is the storage on these. Oh, look at the storage system on here. Reason why I've been a little discouraged at looking at storage is you can't get a complete number, and when you got a big ship like this and there's tons of storage bays, doing the math to add them all up is kind of a pain in the butt. But I just got to assume that it would have a fair amount of storage on here too. At least we're looking at quite a few 320Ks with the ammo and these down here, and then there's got a bunch more for materials. Products, more 320Ks. Well, let's see, what are dumps? Those are 320. Yeah, a lot of storage on here. I bet you upward, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, that's a 320. 7. We'll just say definitely greater than 10. God, even the water ones are 320 recycle in. Yeah, probably closer to 320K storage bays on here. So plenty of room for everything. You can do production. You can bring everybody's ship, and yeah, awesome work on this one. Next one here. This is by JTKeGaming, and this is the Souvenir cargo hauler. And this is a this is a very pretty ship. I love the front of it. Looks like it's ready to sail there in the deep blue sea. But this these are cargo boxes up here. Interesting. Reinforced cargo boxes. Like this is a well, obviously it's a cargo hauler, so it's meant to do that. Oh, look at the interesting thing here. It's almost like this is a conveyor belt system that would be moving boxes, maybe unloading them up on these side pieces here or up in the front. Really cool, again, mix up of colors, where you got your darker shade, and then you got the kind of this orangish color here along the side for all the trim detail. Well, and then the back landing pad. Yeah, this is, yeah, kind of it's a longer, skinnier ship. Looks really, really cool though. And it looks like, yeah, a nice deck out over here too. It looks like you can walk around the outside deck of it. Well, I like this too. Like storage systems here for all the different cargo. Oh, in this area down the middle here. What am I seeing down there? Oh, that's just a pipe with shadows. Okay. Wasn't sure if I was looking at decals or something in there. I like the shaping on a lot of this stuff here too. All the different breakups and different parts and sections going on. This is very, very nice. I like the thruster housings in back too. They kind of like their own thing. Like here's your frame. It's holding this thruster unit over on the side there. That's forward and reverse thrusters there. So that works out pretty good. Looks like it's got some pretty good lift thrust on here. Seeing at least 6 of these large, large lift thrusters. I think those are the largest. The names kind of escape me. I know the ones up from that are the extra large, but they're named differently in Reforged Eden. Yeah, this is cool. What cool creations! Wow, people, you guys really really been nailing it. Let me say. I like the interior here. So you got a pretty small hangar. Again, this is a cargo ship, so it's not like it's not a carrier and it's not a battleship. It's a cargo ship. So this would be, you could bring in some whatever kind of smaller craft, park it in there. Oh, medical bay over here. I like how the ceiling's done. Oh, it's using the like the bookshelf on the ceiling. That is cool. Like seeing different decorative parts used in different ways. That's a lot of them give me ideas too. And we got armor repair back over there. Where does this go? Oh, we're down to ooh, that looks really cool. Like how that's done. Looks scary. Like I'm gonna burn up here going to the warp core. Oh, warp and pentaxid. Oh, I like how that's displayed. Didn't even notice the warp core at first, but yeah, that fits nicely there. And we got a rear hangar with a repair bay, some CPU blocks in the walls over here. Very cool. Looks like, is that our main core? So where are we in the ship? So this would be the kind of the back of the ship is where most of that is kept. Makes a lot of sense. Back up the elevator over here. So that's just to our repair bay, and we've got all our equipment, production over here. Looks like quite a few constructors. Well, 2 advanced constructors, 2 small, and 2 deconstructors in that section. Back into the hangar. Let's go up the stairs here. Medical bay over in this section. Oh, there's a balcony over to that side too. How do you get there? Let's see. This is exit. Oh, wow. So I'm walking. Okay, so that's a big thruster there. So this is walking along where that almost like conveyor belt for cargo boxes would be up out in this outside section here. This is cool. I like having the outside sections like that on these some of these ships today. That is pretty slick. I am trying to figure out how to get up, though. I know there's a bridge up there. Probably the elevator over here. where does this go? I don't know. Ah, yeah, look at that. So there's an elevator right in the center here too. And this goes out to the rear landing pad, which is actually a pretty good size. So if you can't fit something in the hangar down there, if you got a pretty big landing pad out back here to fit larger crafts. Yeah, interesting how the hallways were done in here, using those other blocks there. Okay, now we're on this side. We've got it like a little mess hall here. A couple of fridges and food processors. Let's go straight up this elevator. And then we get to, it looks like our main bridge. And there's your pilot seat, a couple of passenger seats. And looks like crew area right in front of it here. So by these closets, yep, bathrooms, a place to chill, watch TV, bunk beds. I like the lighting in here too. It looks cool. It looks very nice. Yeah, so wow. Yeah, a lot of different ships here today. Some really cool ones. This one is the size class 6, so quite a bit smaller. Won't break any servers on this one. We'll have to take a look at the storage. 16-hour and 52-minute build time. Very little, very light defense for drones and things like that. CPU wise, again, this does have some additional cores in it for our RE. It looks like it could use another, but it is well, probably with the crew and the stock cores, it'd probably be 2.1 million, and then with the crew in here, 2.3 million. So it probably could use another, so a little bit more CPU, but it would function how it is without it as well. Storage wise, let me make sure it gets to the right ship here. Yeah, there we go. Cargo container. So those are containers. So those would be 8K closets. Controllers. So looks like we've got at least quite a few commercial controllers. Okay, those are 8,000 closets. Yeah, there's a lot of cargo boxes out here. Holy crap. There's some big, there was at least 6 320K cargo systems. But then, I mean, if you're going to name boxes and sort things, this thing has a lot of cargo boxes on it. And we got a 320K ammo controller as well, which, yeah, no, this is very nice, very nice. Again, all these ships today are really wonderful. There's some cool stuff. More stuff to add into Empyrion and fly around with. Some of these are so, like this here could be a POI too. It's massive. This probably could. A lot of these could. Yeah. Well, anyway, that's pretty much all I've got for today. Showing you these amazing author creations here by several different people again. Obviously, some of these were a good number of these were taken right from the spotlight again this week. There are some ones that I would like to show that I missed from prior weeks as well, because I can only I don't want to show more than 5 things in one setting. And I gotta watch it when you get to really big things that take a long time to look through. So maybe I should actually cut that number down unless I'm showing smaller stuff. But amazing work again. Love it. Give the author, all these authors, some support and love, and check out their creations. And you all have yourself a good weekend. I will talk to you later.